That's frustrating. Here's their sixth shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Sitting at 3 over for the day. We have a par 5 at this one.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Not bad. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Not a bad play, that one. 15 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
A bit long on that one. Par putt coming up here. This one's dialed in. Nicely holed. And for par. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That's disappointing. An opportunity to make a par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. It's tracking. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, you'll take that. Now 4 back after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for a par.
This one looking really good.
Wow, that's misjudged. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left. That should set up another chance. This one's from downtown. Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Oh, that was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Playing their 4th shot. And in she goes. That's a good save.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one's heading left, I think. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Eight feet to the cup. That's pretty tidy. That limits the damage. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Looking better.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back nine, the 10th.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Around 110 yards to go.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Trailing by 4 strokes. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the hybrid. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. That's well holed. Sitting at 4 over for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. From about 200 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Okay, steady now. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
just didn't drop. Well, that's a bit disappointing. This one's for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in two, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This one's left of the green.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
This looks good. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
It's a little wayward.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And in it goes for the par. Trailing by 7 after that hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Oh, that is crushed. Second shot here on the 15th. Attaboy, good shot. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
See if you can get that one to come back to the left a little. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. This one's looking good. Yeah, he'll take that. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. It was on a good line. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This for par.
Oh, that's frustrating. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
That's not the one he wanted. This sand shot awaits. This one might roll into the rough. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Found the green side rough. Wonderful effort.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely. Looking forward to watching the next 2 rounds.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Pga Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Look, they're behind the leaders, but not by a lot. But I got to say that they just haven't gotten it going yet. They are there because their putting has kind of kept it into it. The ball striking hasn't been great. The The chipping hasn't been great, but they've made a bunch of putts. Something's got to change with the ball striking in order for them to remain in contention.
Let's get down to the action. And let's see what he can do here today. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the first. Getting ready to play their third. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Oh, just missed. Putting for bogey. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
Here we have a short par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Oh, that was mashed. Second shot on the second. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And here we are with the third shot. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And he's down there. You got to read.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Like the look of this one. Oh, so close. "13 feet to the hole." Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, that hole's behind you now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Unable to find the green on this one. This would be a great up and down. Oh, what a shot. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
If he can make this one, it's for par. He's currently tied for 12th. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
And from the bunker here. getting ready to play their third. Oh, yes, what a shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
He's currently tied for 7th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, what a stroke. He's currently tied for 5th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And he's down there.
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 7.
They've decided to club up.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Make this and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. Good stroke. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Now at 6 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently a shot off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it. And this putt to move into a tie for 1st. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Nice little par putt here. It's looking solid.
Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
We need this one to bounce right. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Hold this putt, and we'll move into 3rd. Oh, that's a nice line. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. He's currently sitting in 3rd.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Opting for the 5-iron. This one's headed towards the rough.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place.
Come on. Don't be shy.
That'll sting a bit.
That will drive you bats. The putt is underway.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt to move into a share of 1st. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this.
Yep, tracking well.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This would be a great up and down. Okay, steady now. A par putt awaits. And down it goes. Just one off the lead after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Just one shot back now. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one headed left in a hurry.
That's not the outcome they were after. Getting ready to play their third. Just a stroke behind the leader. Oh, I thought that one was going in. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, that's a clutch par. He's currently tied for second. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
That's a big drive. Playing from around 160 yards. Just one stroke back and right in it. Going with the 8-iron here. That's just a tad off line, that one. Headed towards the left. And here we are with the third shot. One stroke off the lead. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Just 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
Going with the hybrid. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass.
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. Ooh. Putting for a par now. Currently at 7 over par. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. He's currently in a share of top spot.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This is an extremely long putt. He might even have to hinge on this one.
Looking for another birdie here.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Shame it didn't drop. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's beautifully judged. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Sitting at 6 over for the event. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Currently tied for the lead.
Look out left.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for his par. And that's it for today. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.